Hi everyone, it's Gail and I am here to do the Roxy's weekly challenge. Oh gosh, 45, I think, maybe. Anyway, it'll be in the title of the video. So let's say hi and hugs and then we'll get started. Hi and hugs to the Tape Queen, Margie, Angel, and Joni. Thank you so much for watching and your kind comments. Okay, let's get to getting on this. Okay, so it's some envelopes with double pockets is what it is, and I have all sorts of papers here. My goodness, I have it looks like Christmas exploded around here. Okay, so I have these that I wanted to use. These are from Vintage Studio 717 on Etsy. Showed them in a recent Etsy share video. I want to do those. I think I might want, these are her faux Christmas paper digital as well. And I think I might want this green one at least. Okay. So I've got a variety of papers here. Let me get this stack of papers out of my way for the moment. Okay. So I've grabbed papers to use. I think I'm going to use these. I have this that's a little heavier paper. This is from Tsunami Rose. And I thought I'd use this on the inside. This is from Deb at Artzology. Okay, and then I do have a couple of Rachel's Roxy Creations papers. I thought I'd use that on the inside of that one. This one she did, so I don't know if I'll do that one just because, you know, you don't want to see the same thing twice. So anyways, lots of papers. So this, where should we start? That's the question now. Is I think we'll start with one of the. Let's start with Rachel's, just because then I can get in the zone maybe. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to use this one because I think it will work. And I'm not sure how wide Rachel made hers, but they looked a little wide for the journals that I do that are, you know, usually 6 inches. And so if they're too wide, I won't be able to tuck them in there unless I do it sideways, which isn't bad. But yeah, so I'm thinking I want to only go like about 4.5-ish on mine, so that's about right there. Just pop that right there. Try and do it straight. Okay, so this makes fun scrap. Okay, so what she did is she put this down, and then this was up as a little bit of a thing. Oh, she backed it first. Hold the phone. She backed it first. What do I have to back it with? No. I forgot about the backing, guys. Let's see. Here's a piece of coffee dyed paper. This will work on this one. Okay. Okay, so we got to get it backed first. First things first. So I hope you all are having a good Friday. I believe this will air on Friday. I'll be eating sweet treats at my retreat. Probably. I'm guessing that's what I'll be doing. Oh. So either that or I'll be on my way to my grandson's school play, one or the other. That's what's on my agenda for Friday. Okay, got that all on there. And then we'll just give this a snip. You know what? I might let this dry for a bit before folding it. I think it will fold better. So we'll get a few of them to this point, and then we'll do the folding, okay? Does that sound like a plan? Yeah, just want them to be able to dry a bit. Okay. Then let's see if we can do this one. This one's very thick, so I'm not going to back it. We're just going to get it ready to go. Hopefully it's gonna, yeah, it tore just fine. I wasn't quite sure because it's a thicker paper. Daisy sent me this already printed from Tsunami Rose. If I can remember everybody to put in the description box that I'm using their digis. Let's see here. Okay. All right, so we want this to be about 4.5, which is right in between those two ornaments. That's easy. Okay. So then that's also, okay. So this one is really ready to go. So I'm going to fold it. Let's just fold it. This is just like a little fold. And then this kind of comes over the top like so. Like that. Okay, and then we need to do the pocket on the inside. So where's that purple piece of paper, which I completely, I printed it. What did I print it? Maybe portrait, and it was supposed to be landscape or vice versa. I'm not sure. But anyway, doesn't matter because I only need a little bit of it. But I was like, oh, darn it. I wanted a whole piece of that. So, yeah, I had technical difficulties today. I had a hard time getting my Debit Artsology, getting my digital that I ordered from her. I finally got it. I'm just not very, as you know, not very tech savvy. So I sometimes struggle. Sometimes, all the time. Okay, so that's going to go down in there. And I think I'd want it about to there. So we'll just, oops, it's not going to work. Like right about there. So at least you can see what we're making here. So this is going to be a pocket too. So then my little thumb hole thing, we're going to just give this each of these a little bit of a thumb hole. Yeah. So we'll get that put into there like that. And then that like that. And we'll do a little zhuzhing, as my friend Wendy would say. Okay, what else? Let's do one of these. Let's do one of these ones from Vintage Studio 717. I'm thinking this side will work perfectly, so we'll get it torn down. I've had some questions about tearing. It's all about the pressure you put on the ruler. It truly is. If you don't put enough pressure on the ruler or in the right spot, it's not going to tear right. Ask me how I know that. Happens to me all the time. Okay, so about 4.5 is about right there. We're going to say, we're going to put it right at this little runner on our sleigh. Okay. I love this paper, Jessie. It's so great, this collage paper. Okay, so I was thinking this would go down, that would go up, is what I was thinking. Okay, what would we like to put on the back of that? Let's see. Rachel did a little book page. Let's do one of our, let's just do one of these recipe book pages. They're nice and thick. Okay. Let's see, we'll put the glue on here. So I have multiple videos to do today. And then tomorrow my friend is coming to clean the house. And then I think Mike and I will run out and get me some cash for my retreat, because every once in a while, you know, somebody will, oh, they'll be selling cards or something like that. And so, oh, I need it upside down. I remember she did it upside down. I don't know. As you can tell, I'm winging this. Oops, I didn't get enough glue there. I'll use my art glitter glue along there. Oh, maybe. Might have to switch to... Probably need to give that a little scrub. It's probably what I need. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alrighty then. That's all good. Okay. So then we'll cut this. I like this one because honestly it would work in any Christmas journal. It's just very, you know, there's not a period, like it's not like Victorian or, you know, 1950s retro Christmas. It's just Christmassy is all. So it would work in anything. Okay, we'll let that dry for a bit as well. Let's see. And I was going to go with this down. Yep, that's going to work. Okay, so there's that one. Let's see. Let's do... Did I do one of Rachel's already? I did. Okay. Okay, I think I'm into... I was going to do this one too. This is again from Vintage Studio 717. Let's see, what am I doing? I'm doing this side, so. And then won't the rest of these sheets make just awesome collage? Oh, you know, it's one of those things, rip up the collage to make a new collage. Oh! That didn't go well. See what I mean? You just have to be more careful than I was there. Goodness. Okay, well, we're gonna fix it. Ish. Gosh, Gail. I just said that too, didn't I? Well, I just wanted to give you an example. Oh, not really. I just messed up. Oh. Okay. So this one about to there-ish. Right about to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's just fine. Okay, hold it tight. I'm gonna have some upside down things here probably, but you can fix that. What else do I have to put on the back here? Sorry, I'm digging. How about this? Oh, that just fits. Okay. That's kind of fun. Just a little bit of green. Don't have to worry about upside down or right side up or anything like that. So that's happy. Okay. Gosh, it's so windy here, you guys. The winds are 70 to 80 miles an hour. Yeah, nice day to just be in your craft room, huh? Yeah, it's just crazy out there. And poor Alfie goes out and he's like, let me back in. Could I come back in? Of course, Al. Come back in. Okay. The nice thing about this masking paper is it'll be thinner, you know. Oh, I got some bubbles. Oh, well, nobody ever said it would be perfect. Hopefully they'll be covered up by the pocket or something. We'll see. But I thought I'd just like to prepare all of these. I don't know if we'll get them all done and decorated, but kind of a mass make, if you will. Okay. That was great. It's great to use that little piece. Okay, so there's that one. Let's see, what else did I want to do? I was thinking of this one of Rachel's and make a smaller one, I think, but I think that'd be okay. Let's do this one and then we'll get to the next steps. So that piece that I tore off incorrectly and then I straightened it, I'll keep that piece for decorating because it will definitely be a good piece for that. Okay, about 4.5-ish. About right there-ish. Right here. Okay. Let's see, what do we want to put on the inside of that? How about, oops. Hang in there. Just turned around. Carolyn's craft tree. Would that be pretty? That's pretty. Let's do that. Okay, we'll just put it on there. Put it on there so that we don't hit the white spots, hopefully, on the edge, you know. Sorry for the thumping. Okay, now just put it smack in the middle so we hopefully don't get any white. Okay. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okie dokie. Kind of wanted to keep the inside somewhat neutral so that I could possibly a person could write on them. Okay. Oh, I'm excited to do these. Seriously, Rachel has come up with so many fun projects, and it just amazes me. She comes up with something every week. Okay. Okay, so I guess I better let this one dry. Let's go to the first one we did, which is right here. Okay, so we're going to pop this up a bit and this down. Okay. Oh, good. It folded just fine. Let's see. Where's my... Got a little curling going on from the glue, of course. Okay, so what do we want on the inside of that? I have this from Rachel for the pocket on the inside. Let's use that. Oops, that was uneven. There we go. Okay, so need to kind of make it the right width. It's right about here. And how tall would we like it? Maybe right about here. Okay, so that's going to go there. Little pocket. Let's do our thumb hole. Oops. Okay, before I glue it, I'm going to do a little bit of distressing. Particularly, I was thinking of this pocket. Just a little bit. Round the corners or snip them as Rachel does. So I should do that before. Do I want them rounded? I think I might use the 1/4 inch round and see if we like that. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And this one. I love that butterfly on the front. It's actually been in several kits. It's interesting how many of the kits do, they tend to be similar because, the images are public domain images. So Rachel, put little circles to pop that down. I was also thinking of using magnets, but I'm looking at it thinking my thumb hole is a bit too low. So maybe we'll do one without a thumb hole there, and we can put a magnet or something. Anyway, so I'm just going to go down the sides. Since it's in that other pocket, I don't think I need to put glue on the bottom. so, like that. And then we'll glue this. And Rachel got out a couple of clips, which I think is a great idea because then this is gonna really hold. Okay, so we got that one ready to rock and roll. Okay, so set that one aside. Let's go on to the next one. Well, the next one we did was this one, or this was the first one. I don't even remember. Okay, this one I'm just going to clip the edges. I don't know why. It's just kind of telling me that it would like to be that way. Okay, and I do need to do a bit because this is white on the inside. Ooh, this is real pretty. Distressed daisy. This is going to go in my Nutcracker journal because it's got pinks and purples in it. I'm doing both sides because I don't know if I'm going to put it down as a pocket, which could, or what, or just tuck it into a pocket. So I don't know for sure. Okay, so there's that. Do a little bit on this too. Yeah, this paper came from Deb at Artsology, and she has a mystery bundle. I love those. I think they're so fun, and they have like 100 pages in them or something. There's some ephemera. There's some, just, what I'm wondering. Was just kind of thinking about maybe doing a little stenciling on that, but I guess I can decide later. I don't know. Let me see my Timmy. He has a flourish. There's a flourish one that I was thinking might. Well, this one. I said we'd think about it. Here I am doing it, but I think I would. I think I will like it better. Don't know quite how far to go down with this, but oh, I didn't get that part very well right here. There we go. Okay, and okay. I guess I do want it to be stenciled. Oh yeah, that was pretty. Okay, I'll put that like that. These are pretty quick to do, I will say. I mean, there's decorating too, so I'll have to look at my watch and make sure we have plenty of room, plenty of time to decorate. Too. This one should be dry. This One thing about art glitter glue, it dries quickly. Okay, so I'll set that one over there. This one's dry. I really want this to not be so, let's see, not be so curvy. There we go. That's better. But yeah, you're definitely going to need something there to hold the flap. Okay, so now we'll do, yikes, we'll do, which one? This one. And we'll decide what paper to put in there. Let's see, I was going to go up this way. And down that way. Maybe this one we won't do the thumb hole. We'll see if a magnet works. Okay, I think I want a 1/2 inch round on there. Okay, and then I was thinking in that one of using this paper of Jessie's as the pocket. Yeah, as I said, this is the faux wrapping paper. I think it's Christmas faux wrapping paper is the name of the kit, something like that. Okay. Oops. And how tall would we like it? Maybe about there-ish. I do find it helpful to line up with my grid. Okay, so that's gonna go there, like that. Like that. Ooh, I like that one a lot. Okay, so I'll just punch this one. And we'll leave that one, see how we do. I think I'll ink it, and then I think I'll do the magnets because I think it would be easier in that order. So let's see, the magnet's going to show. I could have put it under the lining of the envelope. That would have probably been good, but I didn't do it that way. Ooh, I just had a thought. If you didn't want 2 pockets on the inside, could you? No, that wouldn't work. Never mind. That's another fun thing about this challenge of Rachel's is she encourages you to come up with variations or, you know, things that you'd like to see or whatever. And so I think that's fun. All right, let's grab, where are you, magnets? Gosh, I don't have many left in this package. Okay, so I think, well, sorry, I'm, goodness, having trouble getting the cover off. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I don't mind being able to see that one, that's fine. but I think I'll try and put the other one under here if I can. Ooh, I barely made it. Forgot I had to worry about that. But actually, I'm not going to put it under. I'm going to do it the easy way, which is to put my magnets together. Mostly because I'm right on the edge there, and I don't know if I could get it to go where it needs to go. Okay. So then we just go like that. Okay, I want these to straighten out. There we go. Okay, cute. Okay. Well, that's fun too. Have a little magnet there, but we'll do some closures on some of these too. We better get to decorating here. Not that these need much. Okay. Get the pocket in there. Okay. Pop it down in here. There we go. And then this one. Okay. Okay, there's that one. Okay, let's see. I have two more that we can make up. We have this one of Rachel's. The Christmas is going to be upside down. So I'm probably going to want to decorate that in some way. I'm just going to get this one folded, and I'd like to do this one first while I remember what I need to do. It's a bit addicting, this is. It really is. It's so fun. Now, what paper? Oh, I know what paper we're going to use. I'll show you. It's another one of Deb at Artsology's papers. I'm going to leave this because I'm going to put the magnets on it again on this one, I think. This one's curly. It's kind of, this is on just copy paper. It's like the thinner the paper, the kind of the more it curls, but that's okay. Okay, and then I'll show you. This is so cute. This was in that bundle of Deb's at Artsology. Really love it. I thought the lace would be super fun to have as one of the pockets. Okay, well, that's good enough. Go this way first. Okay, and then this is going to go in there. Rachel did fold over her tops a bit, but I used pretty heavy paper on this, so I don't think I'm going to worry about that. think they'll be okay. She just cut them a little bit long and then folded over the top. But I think this will be fine. It's pretty hefty paper. Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? I think I'm gonna need to trim it a bit. I didn't do the best job because I was hurrying. Okay, so let's do these real quick. I'm going to do it the opposite way this time, just because I'll be up. Oh, see, I need to decorate that. That was what I needed to do, is put a little something right there. It's a bit too bright, isn't it? Maybe if I go this way. Yeah, that's good. We'll just put that on to cover up the upside down Christmas. Yeah. Gosh, my glue's sticky. I don't know if it's warm or what the deal is, but it's sticky. Okay, we'll just put that right there, and that will cover up the fact that we're upside down. Okay. Put that right there. Put the magnets together. And peel that off, and then just go like so. Get them stuck on there, and voila. Put this in there. Okay, we'll leave that last one. Let's decorate these, see if we can get these done. Yeah. Why are you being obstinate? Okay. Interesting. Not sure why it's not sticking. Huh. Okay, well, sometimes there's just no explaining. Okay. Obviously didn't get enough glue on it or something. Okay, so let's start with this first one that we did. And I'll show you the other what Rachel did. She just did a little circle there out of scrapbooking paper. What do I have handy that would... Better to have it a bit thicker, I think. So let's see. Got that one, or gosh, my scraps are such a mess. I need to spend some time. I think this one would be pretty on that. I'm gonna go right here where there's lots of red. Oh, it's got little green on the back too, which is cute. Okay. Something like that. I don't love it. I like that better. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna put a little glue at the bottom. Like so. Okay. So what else would we like to do with this one? We can put something on the back. I wonder if there's something in here that is sideways. This is tailor-made journals on Etsy. Vintage Christmas Photos is the name of this. I think there's some sideways ones, which would be kind of fun. If I can find any. Are they all up and down? I thought there'd be at least a couple. Maybe I've used them all, the sideways ones. They're so cute. Oh, here's one. There's one. Here's one. Oh, I like that one. That's cute. Oh, wait. I'm gonna use that with those little girls. That's really cute. Probably needs a little something, you know, behind it to have it not just floating there. Perhaps a little bit of book page or something. I've got so much book page in my scraps that I thought I need to use. Cut that off a little bit there. That's not bad. Let's just not deliberate too much. I want my tear ruler for this. Okay. Okay, we're making progress, I feel like. Okay, sleeves are driving me crazy. Just gonna kind of put this on the side of the decoration on the page. Like that. Okay, just gonna put it down in the corner like that. Okay, that's cute. It's got its little holder. I think that's all I'm gonna do with that one. I mean, you could put maybe a little word right there. What do we have? Let's grab Mixed Media Minnesota. You guys, I'm not going to remember to put everybody on here because, you know, just using so many different. Ooh, this one's pretty. Using so many different digitals, so I'll do my best. Hopefully I'll get everyone. Let's see. How about Friends, because of those little girls? Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to get the backing. These are super hard to get the backing off their labels, but I can't get them started ever. Okay, I'm just gonna glue it on. I figure if I can't peel it off, then it's not gonna peel off on its own probably. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, there's that little one. Isn't it cute? Oof. And then, of course, you have a pocket here and a pocket there. All right, one done. We got one done. Okay, I'd really like to get this one done because it's going in the journal that I'm working on right now. I feel like maybe, okay, first of all, we need ourselves a little circle. I'm thinking this might work well yet again. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, great. Just kind of mentally going through my stuff, you know, trying to think of what do I have that would be cute on there. Chapter 1, don't I have? Thought I had new. Oh, I know. What about over here? I think they're in. This is a jewel design, and I thought there was some like definitions and stuff in here. Am I hallucinating? I might be. Nope, not in that one. Or this is the journal it's going to go in. Maybe. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm going to put that on the front. I think I'm going to put that on the front, and that's going to be it. I don't think I'm going to worry about anything on the back. Kind of wanted to make a non-Christmas one too, but I just got busy with Christmas and we're almost out of time. So there's that one. And put it right there. Yeah, and then, oop, that's cute. Okay, and I'll just leave the back. Okay, another one done. Okay, let's look at this one. I'm feeling like maybe a label or something. Don't know if I have what I want here. Forget which one of these has my labels in it. Oh, I know. It's with my fussy cutting. Well, that's not going to help me, Gail. Oh, I know. Let's see. I think it's in this ephemera book, this big fat one. I think. Yes. These big labels. Too big. Yeah, perfect. Okay. And I think I'm going to stamp a word on it. Any guesses? I know, you knew what it was going to be, didn't you? Oops, I don't want red. It's kind of wonky, but I like it. But I have a thought. 1 second. Since I didn't get it in the middle, where I kind of wanted it, just going to put some flowers on it. Oh. Okay. Oops. Bent it a little bit. Okay, so we're just going to put that right there. And other than that, I just don't think it needs anything. It's just good the way it is. Okay, can we get the last one done? We'll see. This one again probably doesn't need much. But this is upside down, so we're going to want to put a little something there. Let's see. I wonder. This is a Tsunami Rose fussy cut. Kind of wondering just about one of these flowers. No. I don't know on this one. I don't know where my Rachel fussy cuts are. Seriously. Oh. No, they're not there. Well, here's some from Porch Swing Designs. I don't know that there's anything little enough though in that one. Duke's Craft Table. Aha, here they are. The reason I wanted these is they're about the same color, I guess you could say, of what we got going on here. Again, I don't know if there's anything small enough. I think I'm going to go with Toque because I know hers are smaller. Just got some smaller ones. Oh my gosh, yes, Santa, you are going right there. Gosh, he's just perfect. I might have to clip off a little bit of the holly on his head. He might thank me for that. Who knows? I have this holly on my head. It's so embarrassing. Eek. Okay. Santa, you are just going to go right here. Oh my gosh, he fits perfect. Oh, and I know I'm running over a little bit, but so be it. I'm going to put this Santa label on here. Okay. Okay, there we go. There's that one. Well, we got 4 of them done. I have a 5th one to decorate, but yay. So there's that one. This one. And these 2. So thanks everybody so much for watching. Thank you, Rachel, for yet another awesome challenge. And we'll just see you in the next video. Have a grateful day, everyone. Bye-bye.